he was, saying, "Why are you doing this? We're your brothers. We're your sisters." And they would just keep playing the thing over and over again. The sound, you need to leave. City of police or chief of police has said this is an unlawful gathering, unlawful assembly.
And we're going to play that later. And they keep saying this is a less lethal weapon. That was the true name in the '60s when they invented them, because rubber bullets can kill you, microwave guns can kill you. So now, first they tell you it's not lethal. Now they're saying, no, we may go ahead and kill you.
Pretty much. And they turned that thing on, and people would run with their ears covered, run from the cannon. They were turning.
But it goes through your skull. People keep saying they'll put earplugs in. That does nothing.
I don't think it does, because I saw.
No, that's how it works.
And they were. Anytime they would turn that on, I'd have the guy aiming it at people. I was behind him. I was up on a roof shooting that stuff, and it was total terrorism on their side.
Well, we have some photos and videos of little kids, but Douglas had to get back to his family today. But he's going to upload the video tomorrow, and he'll be on the show with us. The other fellow from our office that went with you, and he said repeatedly people would come out on their front porches and they would aim it at them.
Yeah.
The cops are that is so criminal.
It's with glee, and I think they really liked it, because you try to talk to these people when you're up close to them, and they didn't want to have anything to do.
Well, the bankers are going to love taking everything they've got.
Oh, yeah.
And go ahead, officers, take all the shots. Trust the government.
And let me tell you, when we were detained, imprisoned, arrested, whatever we want to call it, these pot-bellied, mindless people walking around with their paperwork, just disgustingly fat. It was kind of funny to watch, because these people don't know what's in store for them. They really don't. They're going to get cancer, they're going to die, and they're going to get beaten down. And it's going to be funny when it happens to them. Although I shouldn't say that, but I think it's
they don't know the White House admits they're poisoning the water in the vaccines. Right. They don't know that's why they can't have children. They don't know why that's why everybody they know is dying at 35 of cancer.
Right. And to them, it was left, right, Alex. We get escorted out to the bathroom, and they're like, "Well, why are you guys protesting?" I said, "I was just there covering it as press." I said, "But what you guys did was a total ridiculous show of force. There was maybe 300 people there. You had 1,200 cops. And then half the people you arrested are kids. They're like, oh yeah, well, that's just their liberal. It was all liberal to them. These liberals, we need to take care of them." I said, "What does that mean?" And then they start talking about how they would go to the teabag things. And so it's total left, right to them. They think it's left.
But wait a minute. I've seen the video of Gadsden flags and Infowars shirts.
Mm-hmm.
From the videos I've seen, it looks like a large portion of it was our listeners.
And people chanting "in the Fed," and we got a lot of "in the Fed" chants going on.
So here's the cops attacking "in the Fed" people that a week before were at tea parties with them.
Exactly. And because they don't know the difference. They think there is two sides, and there isn't. There's the American people, and there's tyranny. And what we witnessed and what we felt was total tyranny.
Well, you were handcuffed. You were taken to jail. You were told you were arrested, so that is an arrest. When you're pulled over, that's detainment. But Luke was charged. Now, Luke told Burmis what happened to him. He's coming up later in the next hour, but tell us what Luke told you.
Well, basically, he was taken to state prison, whereas the 100 or so protesters that they took with you were in a big room, right?
We were in a big room.
And they were all.
You said you were with Luke in jail at first.
Yeah, we were with Luke. They had us. They wouldn't let us talk. They had National Guard telling us, "Don't talk. Look straight ahead. Don't talk."
Surprised they didn't put bags over your heads.
Yeah, exactly. And then we were outside they brought us out in the cold, and we were sitting there, and it started to drizzle. And then we see Luke and about 5 other guys bring them out. And sometimes they were letting people go early, and they were handcuffed in the front. Well, Luke and the 5 other guys that he was with, they were all handcuffed in the back. So we knew. I was talking with Daniel.
And that's because Luke tried to... Have you heard that millionaire, entrepreneur, businessman, your congressional candidate, and author Robert Beatles wrote a new book called Here's What You Do? You can buy it at here'swhatyoudO.net as an ebook for $6 or the book for $10. And we have an audio book on its way for you commuters as well. Here's What You Do tells you exactly what to do to survive and thrive in these harsh economic times. This book will work for anyone, rich, poor, middle class, it doesn't matter. This book truly has the information that can make you wealthy, and it will tell you how to protect your wealth as well. You know the government isn't looking out for you. You need to look out for yourself. The economy is bad, but it's probably going to get worse. You must prepare and make sure you are able to financially take care of yourself and your loved ones. Go to here'swhatyoudO.net and start today. Again, it is here'swhatyoudO.net. That's here'swhatyoudO.net. One last time, it's here'swhatyoudO.net.
Hello, this is Alex Jones with some important questions. If you're going into a battle and they give you a rifle and a sidearm, how much ammunition do you want? My answer would be all I can get. In the battle for freedom and the lives of your loved ones, food is your only ammunition. How much do you want? When do you want it? Now or after the battle starts? When will you need it? Can you buy it without proper identification? Will there be any food? Will it make your children sick? If there's a quarantine and you can't feed yourself, will you go to the gathering center and be immunized? You wipe out all these problems if you have a good food supply. Food is your ammunition to fight for your freedom and your life. How much will you need? We don't know. How much do you want? All you can get. I'm Alex Jones. I want all of you good guys to live to fight another day. Call 1-800-409-5633 or check it out on the web at efoodsdirect.com. Again, that number, 1-800-409-5633. Hello, friends. This is Alex Jones, and I want each of you to ask yourself this question. Do you really know what's in your tap water? In a recent study conducted by a major environmental auditor, they found that over 260 chemicals and pollutants are present in municipal drinking water. Many of these chemicals are directly linked to cancer, reproductive, immune, and developmental system diseases. Now, what are you going to do about it? The Ecola Blue atmospheric water generator is a low-cost way to take back control of you and your family's drinking water. The Ecola Blue 28 produces up to 7 gallons of water from the humidity in the atmosphere and uses state-of-the-art carbon filtration, reverse osmosis, and ultraviolet light sterilization techniques. That's right, clean water right from the air you breathe. Order today by calling 1-800-691-6043. That's 1-800-691-6043. Or visit Ecola Blue on the web at www.ecoloblu.com today. That's ecolablue.com. The illusion created by the power elite is a lie that covers even the food they want you to eat. Will you continue to be their profit center, buying their processed food that makes you sick? Go to the doctor and buy their drugs? You don't have to cooperate. There is a solution. Inner Health Botanicals, a company that my wife and I just love, have been providing products for the last 5 years that give you the perfect solution to this madness. Try their Inner Food with 20 organic ingredients full of dense nutrition that gives you the energy you need and will keep you well. It even won the award for Best Superfood of 2009 from our friend Mike Adams, the Health Ranger. I love their NutriCafe, great organic coffee infused with herbal extracts to boost your immune system. Try all of their truly honest products that will keep you alive and healthy. Go to ENERFOOD.com or give them a call right now, 866-762-9238. Click on their banner at Infowars.com to see all the available discounts. We're going to play the audio and video for the radio listeners, video for the PrisonPlanet.tv viewers here in just a moment. But, Rob, you were telling me more stories of them torturing people on the ground, handcuff people with pepper spray with the tear gas.
Yeah. After they had us get on our knees, there was another group of students laying down. I was near Luke and Daniel from We Are Change, and there was one other guy. And because I had tried to get out, show my press pass, and they weren't having that. They pushed me back in, told me to get down for my safety. And they tried to take my camera too, and I grabbed that back from them, put it in the bag, closed it up, left it running. And then I look over, and there's a bunch of kids laying down, and these are college students. They're wearing flip-flops. They're not out there running from the cops, and they're spraying them down with pepper spray.
Because, again, this park's there on the edge of the university.
Yeah, it butt up right up to the...
it's 10 o'clock at night.
Yes, the dorm rooms are right there.
And that's where the police can find somebody who's out.
Sure.
So they're like hunting for any slave that dare comes out under the martial law.
And one guy showed me his text that he got. It said escalation that they get from the university. So they went out to see what was going on. So... they get this text, it says escalation. Him and his brother run out there. He's these 2 twin brothers. And they were going to take pictures of it. But they get out there, cops shove them and throw them in. And then I heard some people saw some news reports. They actually went into the dorms after people, looking for people.
So now you can't even be in your dorm in America. Yeah. Well, that's Al-Qaeda. So why were they spraying the people with tear gas that were on the ground?
I guess so they would submit, but I mean, pretty much when you're laying on the ground, I don't know how much more submission you can do unless you're...
Well, they're not going to submit till they go into the gas chamber for their safety, delousing.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, after they beat the young gentleman on the bike, and it's on the video, it's up at the Alex Jones channel right now, the kid finally got his bike back. They just broke his knuckle. You can hear him in the background saying, "You just broke my knuckle." It's still not enough. The guy just shoots off the pepper spray. I'm lucky I didn't get it. I was about 10 feet away from the whole thing. Basically, I heard the guy screaming, and I'm trying to watch my back.